Hello?
Hi, I'm the Group Accounts Manager with Reno Aces. My name is Echo Mediello. The reason I am calling is I'm looking for the person who would plan group outings at your organization.
What do you mean?
Well, who organizes group outings for your Little League team? You know, it could just be a group activity or it could be a fundraiser. Who would handle those events?
I would.
Perfect. I wanted to ask you a few questions to better understand what type of group outings your organization usually does and see if there's something that might be exciting for your group to do, such as come to a Reno Aces game. Can you give me an idea of what type of events you have done in the past and what criteria is important to you?
Well, we have had pizza nights, trivia nights, silent auctions, and we've had some bowling nights as well.
Okay, could you tell me a little bit more about these experiences, such as what you may have liked or disliked about them?
Well, we usually have a good turnout, and the kids have a good time as well. It just gets expensive sometimes, but everyone has a great time.
Okay, well, within your organization, how many total members do you have?
We have about 30 kids making up two teams,
Okay, and how many people usually attend your events?
anywhere from 100 to 120.
So you include the kids' family with that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then would you consider that a good turnout?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, great. And as far as what you can do with these events, what are the types of goals that you look to accomplish with your outings?
Well, we use these events to not only come together, but to raise funds as well.
Okay, and when you have these events, what time of the year does your group usually prefer to do your outings?
Usually at the beginning of the season. We will do an event or a fundraiser, late March, and sometime in the beginning of May works well too.
Okay, and then do you prefer weekends or weekdays when you're doing these events?
Definitely weekends.
Okay, and so what price range do you like to stay in that best fits the organization members' budgets?
I would say anywhere from $15 to $20 a ticket.
Okay, and when you do have an outing, who usually pays for it? Do the members pay, or does the organization pay, or the board?
We usually pay the majority and whatever's left if necessary, but we ask our families to pay.
Okay, and when you do an outing, how do you usually promote it? Do you use emails, flyers, or newsletters? I guess what I'm asking is how would we get the word out and information in the hands of every single member of your organization?
Emails and newsletters are a good idea, and we will utilize social media the best of our ability.
Okay, and then how are decisions made for your outings? Do you decide or is there a committee decision?
We meet with our board weekly, but ultimately I have the number one say of what we do.
Okay, Kyle, based on what you've told me, I have a great idea for you, and it's definitely something that I think would be exciting for the kids as well. Here's what we can do. We've been working on a new concept, and we'd like to use it with a youth baseball organization. So, are you familiar with the skills competitions such as our home run derby weekends during the start of our season?
Yeah,
Okay, well, before the start of our 9 inning game, we wanted to hold the home run derby competition. And what we will do is draw 3 kids from the Reno American Little League program at random from the RALL and have them compete in a 2 round home run derby competition. The winner will receive a trophy to commemorate his victory as well as the memory, and it's done at random, so everyone has a chance. And so that should just really fire up everyone to just, get in there and possibly do as best they can. Does that sound like something the kids would enjoy?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, tell me how this sounds if you're interested in bringing out the Reno American Little League in March. I would recommend our first Saturday night in March, we play the Sugarland Space Cowboys. This was a team we had previously lost to last year in the championship series to win the PCL League. The kids will love seeing the players take on the Sugarland Space Cowboys. It will be one of the best rivalries of the season. We can arrange some good seats for the kids at $15 a ticket, and with this, they can also get a Reno Aces signed baseball hat, which holds a $22 value for free. If you'd like, we can include a hot dog and soda coupon they can redeem at the concession stand for only an additional $5. This way, the kids can get to see a terrific opponent on a Saturday night, get a gift for free, and if you'd like, we can also include the food and drink voucher, all for a terrific price. These kids will have a great time hanging out together and around the Bill Pierce Curtsy Honda bullpen deck. It's one of the best areas in the stadium, and it's located near our kids zone. And with 50 Reno American Little League members, we can reserve seats for each and every single one of them, enough for the families with just a $100 deposit for the entire group. Does that sound like an outing a group would enjoy?
Well, I'll need to get approval, of course, from the board.
And I understand that. I understand they have to check with a few people and let them handle this. I'll send you an email with the summary of all details of what we just discussed. That's something I can do for you. However, I can't hold any seats until we receive a deposit. I can also include a few sample flyers we made for the organization so you can see what we can do. Would it be helpful if I join you in presenting these options?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and this way you don't have to answer all the questions. I can make your life way easier. When do you think you'll talk to the other decision makers?
I will talk to them soon.
Okay, well, let's schedule a time to talk via phone right after that meeting, and then we can get everything squared away.
That sounds great.
Okay, Kyle, well, it has been great talking to you, and I look forward to hearing back from you. And I'll send that email over to you as soon as possible.
Sounds great.
All right, thanks, Kyle. Bye.